So I got joy. I'll be reading from 30th book of Psalms and the 5th verse. For his anger endures but a moment. In his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy come in the morning. In this verse, it's talking about, the wrath of God, the wrath, God was angry or David. You in life, maybe upset, maybe you're angry sometimes. But I don't understand why everybody nowadays want to talk about they're depressed. They want to just go ahead and do crazy ways to kill themselves, this, that, and the other, which don't make no sense. If you got God on your side, you're going to always have joy. You can't let nobody take your peace. Don't let nobody take your joy either. Mother Samuel talks about it all the time. People that talk about you. You can be a little ugly, you can be this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, you can't let nobody take your joy. Nobody. God gave us joy for a reason. You got that in the spirit. Yeah. And there's no reason to just be down all the time, especially when God on your side.
I'm not talking about it.
Hey!
Okay, we would like to thank Brother Tony for that. That was very uplifting, and I know somebody got something out of that. It's so good. Okay, we're going to move right along. Next, we have Sister Nina with peace.
Come on, Nina.
Don't walk in front of the camera.
So I got peace, and my verse is coming from Matthew, the 5th chapter, and the 9th verse. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. So, peace means you should be patient, basically. You should have peace. You should be calm. You shouldn't want to start something with somebody just because they said something. Most simple favorite saying, as long as they mouth cut cricket, they always gonna talk. As long as they ain't putting their hands on you, you're fine.
That's right.
People always talk about God, but he kept his peace. He tried to, if you want to go into heaven, you got to be a peacemaker. And yeah, that's my verse.
Hey, thanks, Sister Nina, for that. That was a good job. We all got something from that as well. Okay, moving right along, we have Longsuffering by Brother Daniel.
Amen.
Dear God, head of my life, Pastor Sample, Reverend Sample, Mother Sample, Missionary, Sister Williams, Sister Michelle, and everyone in church today. I see I got long suffering.
Yeah, long suffering.
So I'll be reading from 1 Peter, the 3rd chapter, and the 20th verse.
Oh, here we go.
For what glory is it when ye be buffeted, but for your faults ye shall take it patiently. But if when ye do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently, this is acceptable with God. So long suffering means you gotta go through some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just about to use my mom as an example.
Oh, Lord.
She's been having all these surgeries with her foot. She's been going through a lot of stuff in her life for the past 10 years. For my mom, she got patience. And as you go through some stuff, when you go through some suffering, you need to have some patience. And then God gets you better. So that's long suffering.
All right. That was good. We would like to thank Brother Daniel for that. That was wonderful. You know, you might have made his mama feel a little shy, but that was a good example. Yes, it was really good. We thank you for that, Brother Daniel. Okay, moving right along, we have Deacon TC with Gentleness.
All right, amen. You heard good at that.
Good afternoon, everybody. Christ, who's the head of our life, the pastor, assistant pastor, church over here today. We're going to talk about some gentleness. Amen? And when I thought about gentleness, my mind took me to St. Matthew's, the 18th chapter, And we're going to start at the 26th verse. The servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. Then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion, and loosed him, and forgave him the debt. But the same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pence. And he laid hands on him and took him by the throat, saying, Pay me that thou owest. And his fellow servant fell down at his feet and besought him, saying, Have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison till he should pay us the debt. Now, there's more to that story at the beginning and at the end, but I encourage you to read it. It's St. Matthew's, the 18th chapter. But that gives us two examples of one that is gentle and one that is not gentle.
Wow.
Just because someone does something to you doesn't mean you should be quick to react. Gentleness and forgiveness kind of go hand in hand. And even if someone forgives you, you ought to be able to pay that forward and forgive others. But back to the topic of gentleness. When someone comes to you asking for advice, or if they come to you sad, come to you and when they're down, you shouldn't be judging them. You shouldn't critique them. Even if they may need some critiquing, you ought to treat them kindly. They're going through something, and whomever that individual may be, may need a friend before they need a teacher. They may need a friend before a parent. Before someone really tells them what they need to hear, sometimes you need to help them out. And as your character as a Christian, we should all be modeling ourselves after Jesus, who many times in the Bible showed gentleness. And even though there were times where he was called a liar, even though he was called out his name, even before the times of crucifixion, whenever someone would challenge him, he would always do it in a respectful manner. And we as Christians ought to carry ourselves a certain way, not trying to start any strife with anybody. And if someone is trying to start strife with us, we shouldn't be so quick to respond in kind. So really, I'll end with this. That phrase, what would Jesus do? Keep that mindset, what the meaning of that question, as you carry yourself throughout your daily life. It's easy to be that way in church, but when it's Wednesday, Thursday, towards the end of the week, and you're worn down, that's where it means the most. Amen.
And we would like to thank Deacon TC for that. That was wonderful. It was all something to think about. Now, last but not least, we have Sister Isis here for goodness, but I see she haven't made it back. So I'm going to attempt to go with that. Okay. I was driven to Psalms 34 and 14. It says, depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. And by reading that, it just put in my mind is that at all costs, God wants us to seek peace and be good. Regardless of any circumstance, we always want to do good because God is over all and He loves us. He awarded us for our goodness. Regardless if earthly people don't give you your props, you know that God will. And that's the good thing about being good. It pays off in the long run. And we should all be good at all times. And I'm going to conclude my end of the program and turn it over to the pastor for the invitation.
Amen. Praise the Lord. Now, amen. We can thank God for Jesus.